a computer for a graphic designer is literally our world. It's our main tool, and it's an investment in the quality of our work and in the quality of our lives actually, because we know when we have a computer just like freezing all the time, crashing the programs, it's such a nightmare and can make your life so hard. So I'm really happy. On today's video I will be showing my new MacBook, my new investment on the quality of my work, and I will show a little bit of the unboxing. I will talk like what's the best setting for graphic designer, what could work for you, what worked for me, and if it was worth it, the money or not, because it's literally an investment. It's not cheap at all. If you are in a budget, I would really recommend to consider a MacBook Air. I think all the Apple laptops, they're really great. They are amazing laptops. You for sure will have a lot of quality. You will have a fast processor, even if you go with an Air. Of course, if you're thinking the best quality for your work, you have the money and you want to invest, you can go with the best one. It's not needed for graphic design, because depends if you do like motion and video editing, maybe yes, the top ones would be better, but like for Illustrator and Photoshop and normal stuff we do, you can go with an M4, one M4 Pro, and it's not needed to go with the M4 Max. So the MacBook I choose is the MacBook Pro M4 Pro chip. It's 512 SSD and 24 gigs. Is the 14 inches size and is the silver color. Something really important about the colors, it's if you wanna resale your MacBook later, please don't go with the black, mid black, nice, something like that, the dark one. The fingerprints are terrible. Like this one, you can put your fingers as much as you need, and this you just see a little bit. I'm using it, have 3 weeks, I never clean, and this is all we got, so I think it's pretty good. And for resale, the black one is quite difficult because it shows too much marks like on this parts and these entrances here, and silver is classic. Talking about settings for your MacBook, I would consider definitely more than 16 gigs, so you are looking for 24 plus. For SSD, it's important but not that much, so I would consider something like 500, it's 512 SSD or plus. You can also complementing with an external SSD, that's why I choose this one on 512, because I know if I need, I can use an external SSD, and we have like really cheap ones, small ones you can like attach to your MacBook and you will be fine. Considering sizes depends a lot, like portability, because I love this MacBook screen. It's really good, it displays amazing, the colors are vibrant and it's really bright, so I don't think like will be such a big change if you go with a 16 or with a 14. It's more like if you like to stay on your desk, so maybe you prefer a 16. If you want to have a second monitor, maybe you would prefer a 14 because you already have this other screen. If you're always moving, and that's why I choose the 14, also because of money, because it's cheaper the 14. Because I can always move, I can go to a coffee shop easily, it's small, it fits everywhere, it's amazing, and I had literally no trouble designing with this laptop. I can see everything. I was like, oh my god, it will be too small, I couldn't see like all the settings, the details, I need to zoom all the time. But no, it's really great, I had no trouble with it. I'm used to work in the office with 2 big screens, and like for me it's really comfortable. work with this. It's really optimized, the screen's amazing, the colors are amazing. So it's more like portability or stay on your desk, 16-14. I'm not sure if I would recommend the MacBook 13 inches because maybe too small. So my final feedback after almost 3 weeks using this laptop, it's amazing. Was the best investment I could do on my work, on my life, because I was using a Windows IdeaPad Lenovo before and it was a nightmare. I lost how many times I cried over that computer because it was just crashing all the time. And that's one of the reasons I went to Apple MacBooks, because I already have an iPhone. They connect all together, they create like their own environment of Apple stuff. It runs really perfectly. It's like so fast, the processor is good. It takes years until you need to change your MacBook for other thing, and I feel like Windows, it's just like they have a time. So like after 2, 3, 4 years, you definitely need to change yours. And I see people who have like MacBooks have 10 years and they still using it. What's crazy. So the life of these machines are incredible. They run really fast. I'm so happy. It was the best investment for me. I was able to work with this so smoothly. I literally opened Illustrator like with 3-4 projects at the same time, really heavy files, and Photoshop at the same time with like 2 different files, and like Safari with thousands of different stuff open, notes and Finder, and not even like load. When it was like saving and upload files, was just like I couldn't even see charging. Like, you know, when you were waiting to save in like 13, 15, I just didn't have that experience because it was extremely fast. And I know this computer is brand new and maybe with time will get a little bit slower, but I definitely think this is like such a powerful machine. I'm using the trackpad, this mouse pad here, because I tried to use my Logitech. This one I used to go with my Windows laptop, and just doesn't work that good as this one. What is really shocking for me that I can design with this, because for me it wasn't a possibility before, but it's really good. It's really comfortable. After a while I get a bit tired like to using my fingers, so I'm really happy that I can just like take literally just the laptop, go to a coffee shop, and that's it. The battery like stay the whole day with me, so using really heavy softwares and just like it's amazing. I know I can just take this laptop, charge him, and go with literally just the laptop to a coffee shop and work the whole morning, the whole afternoon. Doesn't matter, we'll stay with battery, will be perfect, will run smoothly. I don't need to connect to charging, I don't need to have a mouse. So overall, I'm really happy with my experience. I highly recommend for graphic designers having a Pro MacBook, having a MacBook in general, even if it's the Air for a low end budget. They run really good with the Adobe Suite programs. They are really fast, they will take long, and I know it's quite expensive. So if you're low on budget, I would recommend to go with an Air. You will be served with everything that you need. Don't worry about it. Focus on having more than 16 gigs and more than 500 SSD and you'll be fine. So that's it, guys. I expect I could like help and give, I don't know, any useful advice on these matters. Thanks for watching this video. Watch the other videos I have here in the channel. Follow me on my social medias, like and comment. I would love to hear your opinions and your experience with your MacBooks. And if you have any doubts, question me please. Thank you. Bye bye.